A new report shows North Carolina is one of the leading southeastern states when it comes to solar energy, and it's been like this for years. Look at all those panels. But now that lead is starting to slip. WRAL's climate change reporter Liz McLaughlin digs into the data to find out why.
North Carolina used to be number 2 in the nation in solar. Now it's number 4 and expected to drop in the coming years. While the solar industry is booming, transmission limitations and supply chain setbacks may have slowed the state's growth.
North Carolina, an early national leader in solar, has been outpaced.
North Carolina is not even top in the Southeast anymore. And actually, our modeling projects that Georgia will overtake North Carolina in installed solar by around 2025.
A new annual report from the Southern Alliance for Clean Energy documents state and utility solar energy growth across the Southeast. And according to its analysis, Duke Energy has underperformed 2022 projections.
We've had projects that were looking to come on 1 year, but they really were delayed into another year. A lot of that was supply chain issues. COVID didn't help in some of those years.
The report shows the solar industry is bouncing back from those supply chain setbacks, spurred by national and state clean energy incentives. Now the Southeast is producing 3 times more energy from solar than it did 6 years ago.
You know, when I look at North Carolina, I think this report spells it out. We've had a very smart and steady growth in solar.
While North Carolina is still a top producer, outdated transmission infrastructure has slowed expansion.
The utilities have underinvested in transmission for a couple of decades now.
And some groups say utilities need to move faster to reach the 2030 target of cutting carbon emissions by 70%.
I think it's a little disingenuous for the utility to be saying that they're really fully embracing solar and running with it, when on the other side of things at the North Carolina Utilities Commission, you're often seeing them push back against additional utility scale development.
Instead, pushing for natural gas and nuclear development that critics say could be more profitable for the utility.
Duke Energy says it plans to double its solar generation over the next decade and plans to have updated projections this fall, which may be boosted by incentives in last year's Inflation Reduction Act. In Raleigh, I'm Liz McLaughlin, WRAL News.